every day before you go to sleep, you have to answer this question. Am I feeling closer to my God? The more and more there's alignment to laws of life, there is more and more there's harmony. There's more and more you're integrating yourself as a person and not splitting yourself as an individual. The closer and closer. It's not about what prayer you do. It's not about how much you meditate. It's not about what places of sanctum you visit. It's not about the privileges you take. It's not about symbolization. It's not about the rituals you practice. I know who gave us this feeling. 10 minutes a day, if you are right, that's enough. So tell some puja, throw some milk, or do some this thing, show some aarti, and the rest of your day you can live whichever way you want. I can't be a 10-minute devotee and 23 hours, 50 minutes rascal. I know who gave us this feeling. Being religious or being close to God is just what you do in your puja room or what you do in your church or what you do during namaz. For a few minutes, that alone you do. After that, jhoot bolo, lust for anything, manipulate anything, live with negative feelings, feel jealous of people, envy others, gossip about them, deposit wrong impression about other people in others' mind, be a negative thing. Who gave us this feeling? I don't know how they gave us this feeling. This is almost like 10 minutes a day, breathe properly. Rest of the day you can do whatever you want. Marega nahi. Nahi marega. You have to breathe right through the day. 10 minutes you can learn to exercise your breathing, but you still have to breathe right to be alive. So it's not about what I do in front of the altar of my God. To me, that doesn't make you religious. That doesn't make you pious. That doesn't make you sacred. That does not make you a right human being. I don't care what you do for a few minutes in front of the altar of your God. What matters to me is how you live your entire day. And nobody knows the answer to that question except you. Every day you have to answer this question to yourself. Did I live my day in a way that I felt closer to my God? You alone know that. Daily audit. You don't have to crucify yourself for that. You don't have to go to a confession chamber. You don't have to go into a guilt trip. Just your ruthless honesty unto yourself. No, I don't think today I lived my life to feel close to my God. That's enough. Correction will come. We don't have to be morally accountable to anybody else in the world outside. We don't have to argue with anybody in the world outside about what is right and what is wrong, what is ethicality and what is not, what is universality and what is not, what is right and what is wrong. We don't have to discuss with anybody in the world outside. You need to answer this yourself. If your faith came home tonight, at the very sight of that faith, will you be all joy and happiness and open your arms to receive? Or you will have to rearrange your entire house by keeping him at the door before you let him in? Can he walk into any room in your house? Or he has to be imprisoned in only one of the rooms because that room alone looks right? Will you be able to show him all your friends? In your case, will you be able to show him your mobile? Or you will have to delete a few photos and remove yourself from a few groups before you can show your mobile to your faith? Will you still go through the same daily routines? Or in order to impress him, you have to change the way you live your day? But most importantly, finally when he says, it's time for me to leave, would you be happy? Appa, finally he's going, I can go back to my normal life. Or would you be able to at least make an offer to him saying that, why don't you stay with me eternally? Just by answering this one question, what would you do if your faith came home to live with you for a few days? you will know in your own secret chambers of your heart how much of your life is right, how much of you is right, how much of your life needs to change, and how much of you need to change. You will know it all. By just asking before I go to sleep every night, did I live my day today? That makes me feel closer to my God. Would you have actually been happy creating me for all the unhappiness, worries and tension and miseries and misprocessing of life? My ability to always look at what is not okay with my life and live the lower emotions of life, speak the lower tongue, think the lesser thoughts, execute the lesser choices. Is that what He created me as a human being for? Every time we have to speak about beautiful traits of life, it's always like this: as free as a bird, as faithful as a dog, concentration of a snake, memory of an elephant, majesticity of a lion, as grateful as, why not a human being? As loving as, why not a human being? As happy as, why not a human being? With the concentration of, why not a human being? With the beauty of, why not a human being? Why is this higher consciousness always told to aspire to become in one quality animal? By just answering this question, did I live my today? That makes me feel closer to my God. Every day you should answer this question. Did I live my day in a way? Not what puja you did, not what meditation you did, not that few minutes in the temple or in the altar of this thing. It's okay. Your religion has told you to do it. Your religion has hypnotized you saying that 10 minutes be right. So you be right for 10 minutes. But I'm appealing to you saying that how you live your day, you should feel closer to your God. If God is in front of you, you should be able to discuss your entire day with your God. And God should be able to tell you, so proud of you, my child. In that implicit conversation you have with your faith, you should be a matter of pride to your faith. In case you have deviated, it's okay. We are human. We all falter. We all fail. You don't have to live a day of guilt. Just this ruthless honesty to yourself, when you realize, Ingala, I have deviated, you will see an improvement in your next day. You will see an improvement. When the world points a mistake to you, we justify. When you point your own mistake to yourself, you get transformed. You're not ego involved with your own understanding of yourself. Outside in, there is ego. You versus you, there is no ego. It's liberating. Nobody in the world can help you like you can help yourself to become a better version of yourself. Nobody. Not even Infinipad. Even in Infinipad and HTB can only help you to see certain ways. Kadasila, you will have to turn this into your own transformation. You are your own guru. And you alone can lift yourself by yourself.